Okay, so how a theme works is that a story can have more than one theme. And one theme, like for example, if you're talking about healing from a toxic relationship, healing from abuse, and by the way, this can be done in fiction, it can be done in nonfiction, it can be done in creative nonfiction, it can be done with novels, it can be done with memoirs, it can be done with self-help. It really doesn't matter. As I say, the actual genre that you use is really just how I put it, is the type of pen that you choose to use to tell your truth to the world. So it doesn't really matter the genre, but this theme has to be there. So a story can have more than one theme, and a single theme can be explained in multiple ways. However, a theme is not explicitly stated to the reader, okay? But that theme in and of itself will become apparent to the reader as the story unfolds. And although we're not literally or explicitly telling this theme to the reader, they will find out, but you should actually have it clear to yourself before writing. And how you word your theme, this is not of the most important. It is most important that you actually have it. So when we're talking about themes, it can be broad or it can be specific. However, keep in mind that the more specific your theme, the more focused your story, the more focused your creative project, the more focused your memoir, the more focused your self-help. So if you have a broad theme, okay, like for example, healing from a toxic relationship, tough relationships in families, falling in love, all of these sorts of things are very, very powerful. But we want to make sure that your theme is as specific and focused as possible, because this helps you know what topic you're writing about before you begin. And then this becomes like the roadmap for your writing, so that it guides your writing itself. And then when you are guiding your writing itself, it helps guide the reader to understand what is happening, and it helps whatever you're writing reach their heart. Okay, so one of the most important things to do is when you're choosing a theme, and you all show that this excellently in your answers, is that it should not be random. Always choose a theme that is meaningful to you, because no matter how interesting a theme sounds, you don't just want to base it on how interesting it sounds or how you think readers would like it, where you think, oh, this sounds like an entertaining topic. That's a mistake that a lot of creatives make, whether it's in a novel or filmmaking. Make sure that you're actually, whatever you're writing, that it actually has some meaning to you. A good theme has depth, and that depth is found in your own life and heart. And this is something that I emphasize over and over in my writing workshops. And one of the questions that comes up is, what if I'm not writing fiction? And what if I'm not writing a true story? It doesn't matter. Everything that you write, whether it's poetry, whether it's a screenplay, whether it's creative nonfiction, whether it's self-help, it should have some meaning in your own life and heart, even if it's something that you admire or you have an imagination about in a world that you don't have direct experience with. But it should have some meaning, and that will help it blossom and grow and become meaningful and powerful as the story or the self-help book or the creative project unfolds. So, but let's say that you have a topic that's interesting to you and you want to keep it. All you have to do is just somehow connect it to yourself and your heart, even if it's only in your heart and mind, and that will help develop this story. So only you need to understand the connection, and that's where we choose the theme. This connection to your own life and heart, this is not explained directly to the reader.